And exactly, we were talking with Joanne that sometimes after the whole day of working and all different stuff to do, we might not feel like doing yoga in the evening, but actually even 5 or 10 minutes of movement medicine can be helpful to boost in our spirit and to feel more elevated. So let's experience that today. Relax your hands down, close your eyes, and start with intention for your practice today. Maybe you can allow the intention to arrive. And let's set together a mantra. I am stronger than I realize and more powerful than I know. I am stronger than I realize and more powerful than I know. And we will start with breathing. Breathe fully in through the nose and completely breathe out through the nose. As you breathe in, keep expanding across the chest, across the ribs, lengthening the spine. And as you breathe out, keep hugging the abdominal wall in and up, lifting the pelvic floor up. Breathe in, find a new energy, lengthening your spine, expanding the chest in every direction. And on breathe out, hug the belly in, find the firmness, groundness, stability in your belly. Allow your breath to become rhythmic, so it will be like a music for your practice. Let's boost in our spirit with movements. Open your eyes, settle the fingers onto your shoulders, and start to crawl your elbows forward, up, down, and back. Squeeze your blades in. 2 more times. Breathe in, elbows forward, up, and all the way down. One more, big circle. Then spread your arms wide, stay there for 3 cycles of breath. Every breathing, send the breath to every corner of your ribs. Every breathe out, soften your lungs a little bit, but keep widening your arms. Breathe in to lift the heart, to spread across the chest. And breathe out, soften your lung space, hug the belly in. One more time, breathe in, heart lifts up. Breathe out, soften your lungs, hug the belly in. And this time, breathe in, prepare. And as you breathe out, cross your arms. Doesn't matter which arm is on the top. Just hug yourself. Crawl your fingers underneath your shoulder blades and allow the head to be heavy. Send your body weight forward and a little bit more downward. And this hug can be necessary to finish the day as a reward, especially if you had a tough day. You can always rock yourself a little bit and give yourself a hug. So start rocking right and left. This time to acknowledge your mood are necessary. Keep noticing how you feel. And next time when you are close to your right side, extend your right fingers to the right and sweep your left arm across the jawline. So it's a little bit of diagonal stretch. One more full breathe in through the nose. Full breathe out. Take your Left hand down, walk with your right hand forward and then all the way over to the right side, to the left side, sorry, and then extend the right arm over your jawline. A little bit of diagonal stretch. Root your right sitting bone down. Relax your face and your jaw. One more full breathe in through the nose and breathe out. And then climb all the way up to sit. Sit on your heels, but tuck your toes under if you can. If this will be too drastic, of course, you can untug your toes if you need to. Interlace the fingers behind you. On breathing, expand across the chest, elbows back, heart up. Exhale, tuck the chin in, push your head a little bit downward, point your elbows downward too. Breathe in, open across the chest, elbows wide. Exhale, tuck your chin in, point your elbows down. One more time, breathe in, open up. And this time as you breathe out, crawl all the way down, forearms onto the ground. Crown of the head in front of your knees. Take one full cycle of breath. As you breathe out so deeply that you are squeezing your Mula Bandha, your root log, your pelvic floor up and in, empty. Breathe in, come back up. Exhale, sit straight, release your hands, untuck your toes. And then walk your hands forward into all fours. Spread your knees as wide as your hips. Famous cat and cow, breathing open across the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, round the spine, hollow your front body. Two more, connect to your rhythmic breath. So this is a true vinyasa, finding a link between the breath and the movement. Breathe in, come back into all fours, and now move your right hand underneath your nose. Reach your left arm up, and now listen, we don't want to move the hips at all, so move only from your middle spine. Place your left hand behind the head, exhale, look down, and keep your chest neutral so that the upper body will be parallel to the ground. As we breathe in, open, lift your left elbow up, open only from your chest and middle spine. Exhale, take a look down. Two more times, breathing open from your chest. Exhale, come back to the center. One last time, breathing, roll your heart open. Exhale, drop the left hand down. Step the hands, shoulders width apart, breathing open to the cow pose. Exhale, round the spine to the cat, empty as much as you can. Let's switch sides. Take the left hand underneath your nose, breathing right arm all the way up. Then place your right palm behind the head. Stay in opening inhale. Exhale, take a look down, point right elbow outward. Breathe in, twist. And then come back to the center. Breathing open to the right side, twist as much as you can. Exhale, look down, belly in, and one last time, breathing open up. And this time, exhale, look down, take the right hand underneath the right shoulder, left under left. Inhale, open up, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, empty to the cat shape. Come back to sitting on your heels. And now take the hands onto your rib cage. Let's do the barrel-like shape, like rolling, spiraling across the barrel. Take the chest forward to the left, backward, and to the right. Really creating this circle motion to the one direction. Try to move into the circle, forward, left, backward, right. And then after a few times like this, shift to the other side. And then slide the hands forward, tuck your toes under, press down through the fingers. Exhale, first downward facing dog. Let's start to move around, bend into one knee then the other. Keep pressing your fingers down, knuckles. Lengthen both sides of the body and try to find a little bit more stability here. And push your thighs as much backward as you can to stretch the back of the legs. If your knees are bent, that's fine too. Just push your thighs backward. Widen your sitting bones and point your sitting bones high up. One more breathing through the nose. Exhale, walk the hands to the back of the mat. Ragdoll forward, hold your elbows and sway a little bit right and left here. Make your head heavy, make your neck soft. Keep drinking your satisfying breaths. Tasty inhale and tasty exhale.
Allô? Je vais juste en plein yoga.
Okay, now we will twist a little bit.
Je te téléphone après.
And I will mute it. Okay, and from here, take your right leg behind the left and way to the right. So you are in a cross position with the legs. And now walk your hands towards the right side. So it looks like this. And we will be focusing not so much on the twist, but rather on opening the IT band in the outer left leg. So feel the stretch on the outside of the left leg. Around 3 breaths. Come back through the center, forward fold, and now step your left foot behind the right and to the right side, crossing the legs. Walk the fingers to the left and focus on stretching right outer part of your leg. Of course, if this is too much, keep the knees gently bent. Find the breath. This is crucial to breathe as you move. Come back through center. Walk your hands forward, back to downward facing dog. Lift onto the tippy toes, lift your heels up and walk to the top of the mat between your hands. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down, nose to knees. Inhale, climb all the way up, hard up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Step your feet hip distance apart. Breathe in, reach your arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squat down to Malasana. If this is too much, keep your seats higher. If your heels are up, it's okay. Try to stay straight throughout the spine. Tuck the chin gently back. Take your fingers forward, step the left foot back, point the right toes forward, and let's rock forward and back. Bend the right knee, hips a little bit lower, hard forward. Exhale straight or do your best to straighten the right leg. Breathe in, forward. Breathe out, backward, shoot the sitting bones back. Breathe in, intensify the work in your left glutes. And breathe out, pyramid shape. And let's step through first vinyasa between the sequences. So step the right foot back, inhale, plank. Exhale, maybe at first drop your knees, gently lower onto your belly. Inhale, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades in. Exhale, roll through the belly to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Refinding the rhythmic breath. And this pulsation of the breath can be like a medicine for your thinking mind. establishing here and now. Gently bend your knees, look forward. Step outside your hands. You may jump if you wish to. Back to Malasana. Take a breath in here. On your breath out, squeeze the glutes and stand up. Strong legs. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Let's stay in motion. Exhale, sit low into Malasana. A little bit faster this time. Fingers forward, step the right foot back. Point your left toes forward, frame the left foot. Inhale, heart forward, hips lower. Exhale, hips back, pyramid shape. 2 more times in your rhythm. Keep rocking yourself. Boost your mood with every motion. It is all for the best. After about 3 times, step through vinyasa. Step your left foot back, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga in your way. You are always allowed to modify. Breathing open across your heart, shoulders down and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. And about 5 breaths. Roll your upper arms externally, so triceps pointed towards the ground. Try to point the soft part of your elbows, the inner elbows creases, forward. At the same time, magnetize your forearms to the inside. Press through the fingers. Soften the neck as much as you can. Let's finish in Malasana. Exhale, prepare, look forward. Inhale, step or hop outside your hands. Bravo. Take one extra inhale. Exhale, squeeze the sitting bones towards each other. Strong legs. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Step your feet hip distance apart. Breathe in, hands onto the waistline. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold down to Padangusthasana. Hold your big toes with the peace fingers. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold down. Relax the neck. Always allowed to bend the knees if you need to. Shine your sitting bones back and up. Shift some weight onto the toes as well. Try to eliminate rounding in your spine. Do your best to keep long spine even when you forward fold. Breathe in for halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, climb all the way up, elbows back, heart up. Exhale, release your hands down. Let's go into the longer sequence now. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up, chair pose. Stay for 3 breaths. Ribs back a little bit. Make sure you can see your own toes when you look down. One more full breathe in. As you breathe out, make a silent step with the left foot back, hands to the heart, left foot steps to the back of the mat, and ground your left knee down. Low lunge. Giant circle with right arm forward, up and around. Touch the back of your left thigh. Lift your left arm above the head. Reversed peaceful warrior. Squeeze your left side glutes. Take the breath across your chest. Always with every breath in, you can open a little bit more. One more breath in. Exhale, circle the left arm forward, followed by the right arm. Take your right fingers more forward, lift your left leg, and hop to half moon pose. You can always list a block underneath your right hand if you need to open to the half moon pose. Keep your left foot alive. Doesn't matter if it's point or flex, just keep fire in the left foot. Breathe in long lines across the body. For a more advanced option, you may try to bend your left knee and hold your left foot. But if it's not working for you today, that's okay. You can always stay with the half moon. And now we will try to shift to standing balance. So if you are in half moon, just square your hips, bend the left knee and move to standing balance. If you are holding your left foot, maybe you cannot let go of the foot. As you are moving into standing balance, left leg extends forward. If it was way too hard, keep the left knee bent and hold the knee. So do it the way it's suitable for you today. Roll your shoulders down and back. Strengthen your right leg. It can always be like this, remember. One more, breathe in, long spine. Bend your left knee and slowly step to high lunge. Arms backward, right knee bends, left foot steps back. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Bend your elbows, hold opposite elbow with the hands. Breathe in hard back a little bit, point your elbows backward. And stay for 3 breaths. Make every breathing joyful. Now imagine you are pushing 2 walls away from each other as you move to warrior 2. Ground your left heel, take the hands to the side, make a push with the hands, pushing 2 walls away. Keep the fingers pointed towards your face. Wrap your lower ribs into the center line. Create a corset with your tummy. Dare to keep your eyes on one drishti point. Then straight your right leg, open the left toes to the outside, move to Skandasana on the left leg. Maybe you don't need to use your hands as you dive towards your leg. If you need your hands, help yourself, of course. Spiral your heart up. Point right toes up. And if it feels amazing, maybe even spread your arms wide. Keep widening your left knee to the outside. Once again, you might use your hands or you may not, we will see. Let's climb up to goddess pose. So press the feet so much that you can climb up to goddess. If it is too hard, use your hands. Bend your knees and cactus the arms first. Keep energy between your heels, like squeezing the heels towards each other. Then slide your hands onto your thighs. Roll right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Look behind you. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. One more time, keep energy between your feet. One side, look behind you. Center as you inhale, exhale, twist to the side. Come back through the center, cactus the arms. Bounce 3 times, up and down, up and down, up and down, straight both legs. Point feet forward, come back to high lunge. And now as slowly as you can, savoring each moment, lower your hands to frame the right foot. Slowly, 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 slowly to the mat. We will transfer left leg forward to sit. If it will be way too much, just sit in your normal way and straight the left leg forward. So let's try to take the left leg forward, 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 through, and then to sit. Just try your best. Step your right foot outside the left thigh. Take your right fingers behind you to lengthen. Breathe in, left arm up. Breathe out, try to hook this left elbow outside the right knee. Use your right arm to lengthen you, long spine. Use your left elbow to push into the twist a little bit more. Keep resistance between the knee and the elbow. One more full inhale, full exhale. Come back to the center, Janu Shirshasana. Take your right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Open your right knee wide. Breathe in, stretch your arms up. Breathe out, fold down, keep long spine. Long spine, long spine. If your hands land here, that's okay too. Some of you will be able to grab your shin and some will be able to reach towards the foot wherever you are. Prioritize long spine. Soften the back of the neck. Flex your left foot a little bit more. Notice how this flexing is changing the stretch. Toes towards the face. Climb up, baby wild thing. Take the right hand outside the right thigh, roll onto the right shin, right knee, squeeze your glutes, open the hips up. Situate the left arm backward, open across the chest. Breathe in more and more generosity into the heart space. And then lower back down to sit. Now let's cross the right ankle over the left thigh into figure 4. Bend your left knee as much as you can. So some of you will be a little bit farther forward or a little bit closer. Now try to push the right knee away from your chest. Flex your right foot. Open the heart space. Heart lifts up. And breathe here. Keep pushing the right knee away from you. And now keep this shape of figure 4, but twist your legs to the left. Oh, sorry, to the right. So legs to the right, and we keep this figure 4. Right foot stays over the thigh, left foot stays back. And now we will place left hand on the right knee. I will point towards you so that you can see. Left hand onto the right knee, right arm over the head. Stretch the right side body. Take 2 more breaths into right side ribs. And then move through the center, step through vinyasa and cross your legs. Cross your shins forward, roll through the legs, step or hop to the plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, spread your collarbones. Breathe in, open to Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, strong belly to downward facing dog. Take about 3 breaths. Re-arrive to your body awareness. Next time you exhale, prepare, gently bend the knees. Inhale, step or jump forward between your hands, lengthen. Exhale, fold down towards the legs. Inhale to rise, press your toes down, lift your arms up. Exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, bend your knees, chair pose, lift your arms up, Utkatasana. The other name is fierce pose, so you can feel how fierce it is. Fire your glutes, fire your thighs. One more full breathe in. Then make a slow step with right foot to the back of the mat. Settle your right knee down and circle your left arm to the back of the mat, right arm over the head. Reversed peaceful warrior. Squeeze right side glutes. Press left heel down and back. Keep energy between your thighs. One more full breathe in. And then circle the right arm forward, followed by the left arm. Left fingers more forward. Lift your hips up, lift your right leg up, move into the half moon pose. Of course, use any props you need. Fire your right foot. More and more long lines each time. Long from right foot to the crown, long across the chest, long in your collarbones. If you like to play with Chapasana, then bend your right knee and hold your right foot. If this is way too much, then stay where you were before. One drishti point. Moving to standing balance. So look down, square your hips. Maybe you keep holding your right foot as you shift forward. It's tough transition. So if it's way too tough, you can let go of your foot. You can bend your knee. Roll your shoulders down and back. Every breath in, lengthen even more. One long line. Slow step to high lunge. Bend your right knee. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Settle your toes down. Lift your arms up. Hold your opposite elbows. And express openness across the chest. This is our center of compassion. Squeeze right side glutes. Lift your heart way high, even higher than you think you can. And then imagine you are pushing two walls away from each other. Ground the right heel down and push the hands to the outside. Warrior two. Immediately find one drishti point. Keep recharging your center with every breath out. Hug the center in. One more breath in here. And straight your left leg, open the right toes to the outside, move to Skandasana, maybe use your fingers if you need to, and slowly bend into the right knee. Heel up is also okay with time as your dorsiflexion, the flexion in your ankle will develop more flexibility. It will be easier to reach to the ground, but in your own time, no stress about it. Spread your arms wide. Squeeze the blades in, but soften your neck. Try to press down through your feet and move to goddess pose. Can we do it? So fire your legs, press the ground away. Move into cactus arms, goddess pose. And this time 10 times rock your elbows back, elbows back, elbows back. 7, 6, 5. Magnetize the heels towards each other. 2, 1. Straight your legs, straight your arms. Point your toes to the front of the mat. Come back to high lunge. And super slowly lower your arms down. Slow, 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 slow motion to frame the left foot. You can sit down in your own way or try to go kind of like through pistol squats. So shooting the right leg forward, forward, forward to sit. This one is tough, so do your best. And then step your left foot to the outside of the right time. Bring left fingers behind you. Breathe in, lengthen the right arm up. And breathe out, hook the right elbow outside the left knee. Twist to the left. Keep your right foot alive. Flex it. Always, always flirt with your breath, as though you are falling in love with the act of breathing each time on your yoga mat. And each time it feels a little bit different. Come back to the center. Take your left knee to the outside to Janu Shirshasana. Left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Square your hips forward. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, keep long spine and lower down. Maybe halfway down, maybe a little bit more. The aim is to try to squeeze your belly towards the right thigh without rounding your spine. Visualize that you are moving from your hips, moving with a tilt of your pelvis forward. Hips are moving forward. Then lift yourself up. Step the left hand outside the left leg. Push the ground away. Squeeze your glutes. Open the hips. Reach your right arm behind you. We will go into wild thing again today. So always remember that if wild thing is too much, you can come back to this micro wild thing. It's also amazing feeling pose for the chest. And then sit it down. Let's cross the left foot over the right thigh. Bend your right knee to figure 4. And now push the left knee away from your chest. Flex the left foot. Lengthen across the spine, chest up. If it's easy, you can go as close with the shin to the chest as you can, like a pretzel a little bit. Bend. This time, take your legs all the way to the left. Keep this form of figure 4. Take right hand onto the left knee, left arm up and over your head. Side body stretch. Keep your elbows straight, the top elbow. Right hand, left knee. Yes, exactly. Let's come back through center. Take a flow. Cross your shin bones in front of you. Hug the shins in, step or hop to the plank pose. Exhale to lower down, elbows above your wrist. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, open the chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up, another flow. Exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands, lower your left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. At first, square. Keep 90-degree angle with in your right knee. Squeeze your left glutes. And then lower yourself a little bit more down. We will go to the stretch for our quads. So lower the hands down, roll to the really top of the left knee. So much forward onto the left kneecap as you can. Bend your left knee. If you have fragile knees, use a blanket. And we will try to hold the back foot with both hands. So we will climb up. At first, touch with one hand. And then when you are ready, climb up. It's King Arthur pose. Try to push your left heel towards your butt, but at the same time, lengthen the tailbone. If this is way too much, you can keep left hand down and just try to hold your right foot. And the same, lengthen the tailbone, because in this way, you will truly feel the opening in your left quads. So tuck this tailbone underneath you. Tuck, tuck, tuck. One more breath. And then release your left foot down. Lift your left knee up. Walk your fingers to the left. Wide-legged. Fold, exhale, fold down. Refine your breath. And we will move deeply into the outside of the legs again. So take a look forward, walk your hands as close to the right foot as you can. So for some, it will be just a little bit to the right. Some of you will be able to actually touch the right foot with both hands on the top. And then relax your head. Shift your left sitting bone back and up. So really try to push this left side of your pelvis backward. So it's again not so much about twisting, it's much more about stretching the right leg. And to intensify it even more, bend your left knee. And then start to pulse, bend and straight. Left knee bends and straights. 3 more times, bend to the deepest, straight. Bend the knee and straight. One last time, straight. Perfect. Walk to the top of the mat, point the right toes forward. Let's move into the lizard pose in the way that we will open our right hip. So walk your right foot a little bit more to the right and move into the pinky edge of the foot, to the outside of the foot. You can stay on your hands if you wish. Take your right knee away from your chest to the outside. If this is easy, you can move on to your forearms. Keep spinning your right knee away from you. If you feel tired, of course, drop the left knee down. Find 3 more breaths. Push the right knee away from your body. Strengthen left side glutes. One more full inhale. And we will move to Gomukhasana. So place your left knee down. Open your left shin a little bit more to the outside. Sit back. Left knee is bent, and then take your right knee to the top of the left. As always, if this is way too much, you can straight the bottom leg. You can sit on the block. And now, if this is already a lot, stay straight. If this is okay, fold towards your right thigh. If you would like to deepen, point your fingers backward. And relax the head. And slowly roll out of the shape. We will finish with wild thing, fallen triangle, and then the pigeon. So uncross your legs and cross your shins again. Move to the plank pose. If you like, take easy micro wild thing or step the right foot outside the left leg. Press down through the right toes, open across the chest. Take the biggest opening you can create. Squeeze the glutes, lengthen the lumbar spine. Squeeze your heart up. Squeeze between the blades. One more full breath in. I see you very well. And then take a look down. Take the right hand down. Kick your right knee towards the left elbow. You can stay here if you wish, or step the right foot outside the left hand, ground the left heel down, and roll your left arm across the head, fallen triangle. For 3, press the right fingers down. 2, press your feet down. Lift the upper body. And then take a look down. Slide your right knee behind your right wrist. At first, keep your left knee lifted. Balance your hips to one line and lift your arms up. For about 5 breaths, active pigeon. And then we will get more cozy. Press the right shin down to the ground. Squeeze right side glutes, squeeze left side glutes. Hug the lower ribs in, lengthen the back line of your spine. And then for 30 seconds, let's get cozy. If you are very open, of course, send the right shin more forward, balance your hips to one level, and then get onto your forearms or onto the blocks. Lower the head down. About 30 seconds here, so I will be a little bit more silent. Tune into the feelings. Slowly, when you are ready, get onto your hands. Step your right foot back, tuck your left toes under, get into downward facing dog. Move around a little bit in it, bend one knee then the other. As you breathe out, side out if you wish. One more, breathe in through the nose and side out through the mouth. Stretch your left leg high up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward between your hands, ground your right knee down. Inhale, square way into the low lunge, squeeze the right side glutes. Lengthen the tailbone already and try to keep those glutes active, tailbone long, as you reach your hips forward. This way you will target a little bit your right side quads and the right side hip flexors. Let's go to King Arthur stretch. So hands down. If this is tough for you to hold with both hands, try to bend the right knee and maybe just hold with the right hand, the right foot. If it's okay, roll up and hold with the left foot as well. Notice how much can you shift the stretch as you tuck the tailbone under. Do your best. If this is painful, let go of it. You can always progress step by step. For some knees, it's way too much, so listen to your body. And then slowly we will release. So lean forward and slowly place the right foot down. Lift your right knee up, walk your hands to the right between your legs. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out, fold down. Release the neck. Take 3 breaths here. Lift your kneecaps up to tense your quads. Press down through the toes, shine your sitting bones high up. Then walk your hands towards the left foot, as close as you can get. If you can, even place the left hand and right hand onto the left leg, left foot. And now stay here, relax the head down. Pay attention to the stretch in the left side leg. To intensify it even more, bend your right knee. Keep your hands close to the left foot or on the left foot, and let's pulse the right leg straight and bend. Straight and bend. 3 more times, each time finding a new depth. Walk your hands forward to the top of the mat. Pivot your feet to the top of the mat. We are almost at the end. Step the left foot to the outside of the mat and go to the sharp edge, to the pinky edge side. Hands to the inside of the leg, lizard pose. Left knee away from your chest. You can stay here or drop your forearms down. Strengthen the back leg. Squeeze the right side glutes. Keep reaching the left knee away from your chest. And settle your right knee down. Open the right shin to the outside, left side. Walk your hands back and guide your sitting bones to the back of the mat. Always help yourself as much as you need to with your hands. Take your left knee to the top of the right knee. Make sure that your sitting bones are evenly on the ground. One option, stay here. Second option, roll forward, or maybe even extend your arms backward, pointing the fingers back. Climb back up, uncross your legs only to cross them again. Roll forward, step to the plank pose. Wild thing, step the left foot outside the right leg or place your right knee down. Find the openness, squeeze the glutes, lengthen the spine. Always try to lengthen even when you back bend. Spinal extension. We will roll it to fallen triangle. So take a look down and slowly, slowly roll down. Take the left knee towards the right elbow. Maybe stay here or extend the left leg to the outside of the right hand. Drop the right heel down. Extend your right arm across the head. 3 breaths. Hips high. Point your left inside elbow, soft elbow, forward to the direction of your fingers. This will help you with external rotation in left shoulder. And then roll down, right hand down, left knee out behind the left wrist to the pigeon. At first, stay higher with the pigeon. So tuck the right toes under, squeeze the right side glutes and lift your arms up. Lengthen. Imagine that somebody is pulling the back line of your hair up. This is a nice stretch, getting longer from your pelvis up towards the crown of the head. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the left shin down. One more full breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. Get cozy. We are slowing down our practice. Left shin forward if you need to. Balance your hips and slowly settle your forearms down, head down. About 30 seconds here. And slowly climb up. This time, shift your hips to the left side, weight to the left side, straight your right leg forward, extend your arms forward, make sure you have enough room behind you. If not, shimmy your hips a little bit forward and slowly lower down. Let's train this motion to perfection, bone by bone. Extend the arms behind your head. Walk your heels gently in towards your glutes. Inhale, little bridge, squeeze your hips up. And slowly release upper body, middle body, and lower body. 2 options. Maybe you prefer candle pose. It will be harder option and actually our option for inversion. If you are interested in easier option, you can slide a block underneath your sacrum and you can go for waterfall legs with legs extended up. This is first, and the second, it's the candle pose. What I like to do in the candle, Sarvangasana, is to take the legs behind and then shimmy the shoulders towards each other. So shimmy, 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 your elbows towards each other, forearms parallel, and then take the hands towards the spine, send one leg to the sky and then the other. So take your inversion. There is no better and worse option. Actually, you have a very nice candle pose. Try to eliminate the leaning backward with your legs. So feet above your, exactly, better. Yes, yes, yes. There you go, Lulu. Now you are perfectly straight, everybody, like an arrow. 3 more breaths only. and slowly prepare to lower down. Hug your knees in. Use your hands to support and bone by bone roll your upper spine, middle spine. Control this descent with your core, lower spine down. Take your knees in toward the outer ribs. Sway gently right, sway gently left. And then roll both knees to the right side. You can anchor the legs with your right hand on the top. Stretch the left arm to the outside. Switch sides, legs through the center, and then knees to the left, right arm to the right. Back to the center. Check if there is anything else you need to do before you can get cozy into Shavasana. Otherwise, if you feel ready, then extend your legs, open your palms, and find the final relaxation in the corpse pose. Lie comfortably down. And be mindful about whatever you are experiencing right now. Release any tension you may have accumulated. And breathe out, let it go. Breathe in, allow the new and fresh energy to flood your body. And on your breathe out, let go of whatever that is not longer serving you. Being mindful at the end of the practice can provide you some mental clarity and this inner space and stillness necessary to ground yourself. Slowly, step by step, as we practice, we become more focused. And it's getting easier to set ourselves for a perfect, peaceful evening. Be proud of yourself and of all of the movements you made today. Feeling so fulfilled, satisfied. Every breathing pouring in more and more joy and relaxation. The mind is clear and peaceful. And whenever there are some thoughts coming in, come back to your mantra I am stronger than I realize and more powerful than I know. I am stronger than I realize and more powerful than I know. Mindfully keep scanning your body. And as you go deeply into this awareness of every feeling inside you, welcome yourself in your home, in your temple. The body awareness is super important. So keep scanning your body from toes to crown. Let's hold it for one more minute. Keep coming back into your mindful space, relaxing more and more with every second. Making every moment tasty, well balanced, fulfilled with feeling good. Slowly, if you are ready, start to wake up your body. Moving fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, rocking the head from side to side. Stretch your body even more, bigger motions. Yawn, stretch it out. Take your time to come back to the seated position if you are ready. Of course, I understand if you prefer to stay longer in Shavasana, so don't feel forced. But if you are ready, we will finish with the hands together. Anjali Mudra, the prayer hands. Slowly close your eyes and really tune into the mantra, I am stronger than I realize and more powerful than I know of. making this your truth. If you like, you can finish with singing Om. Take a full breath in. Opening eyes. Namaste. Thank you very much.